for the adoption of the resolution to have a carve-out of the churches in the public accommodation statute.
For the floor amendment, do I have a second for the floor amendment? A motion for the floor amendment, Representative
I
McDermott.
second the motion.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the proposed floor amendment, Representative Ward?
Speaker, I rise in favor of the measure.
In support, please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I am prompted to introduce this because of the testimony of two individuals. One individual spoke for 2 hours when the Judiciary and the Financial Committee questioned him. This was the Attorney General, David Louis. 2 hours he submitted questions, but unfortunately, when it came to the public accommodations law and the protection of churches, he, like I'm swaying back and forth, was never a steady, this is the way it is and this is the way the courts are going to be kept out of it, or this is the way the churches are going to be protected. His uncertainty, Mr. Speaker, as to the protection of the churches told me that unless we carve out, and this is what this amendment does, it carves out the churches and said, you are not part of the public accommodations. It makes it very clear. The second is a good friend from East Honolulu. He's the head of the Civil Rights Commission. And Mr. Speaker, you know that that is the one that's going to implement this particular bill, or the SB1 HD1. And basically the Civil Rights Commissioner said that, you know, no matter what you do, no matter how you do, don't get the churches outside of the civil rights purview of the public accommodations, and implied, otherwise we're going to get you some other way, but we're going to end up getting you. Mr. Speaker, that was a rather disconcerting in the sense that he didn't say yes or no, but he said stay away from getting the churches exempted from the Public Accommodations Commission, which meant it's going to be a field day for the churches if they're under the public accommodations. So to make it unequivocal, it seemed right to bring this out as to what the Attorney General and what the Civil Rights Commission couldn't figure out. This bill, amended as such, will make it very, very clear. I know the Senate is not particularly happy about any of these particular amendments, but doing the right thing is the most important thing, because, Mr. Speaker, we don't want to have every piece of legislation we pass end up in court word for word having to be defended, because that's expensive. And I know some of the churches that at least were here earlier, they spend a lot of their time just doing disclosures and other kinds of affidavits and other discovery, and you know that takes away from their mission, of which is serving the people of Hawaii and serving their other purposes. So, Mr. Speaker, for those reasons, I would encourage the adoption of this. Thank you. Thank
you very much, Representative. Representative McDermott.
Mr. Speaker, the hour is late, so I'd like to incorporate the words from the good representative of Hawaii Kai as my own,
support.
sir.
Thank you very much,
yes,
Representative McDermott. Representative Fale.
Same request, Mr. Speaker.
In support. Thank you very much.